Michigan Chippewas, and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Miami's offense will have the football first. Malachi Tony, every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Mensah looking to the big tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you have that bye week.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Could be an alley. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. The sure hands, it's Vaughn. Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing, Mensa. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Darian Mensa from the gun on third down. It's caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down, and you're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Flores. He's got him.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Grabbed in the middle, it's McIntosh. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Chippewas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Here's Mensa to throw. That's caught. It's Vaughn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try the counter. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Mensa, pocket breaking down. Avoids the pressure and gets away. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
To the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll move the wide receiver. Snags it, and there's running room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Townsend. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Took a shot as he threw.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Got a man. And he's still running after the move. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Chippewas pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Blue. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Different deal on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Complete. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. The Chippewas will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the catch. Wide open space. Touchdown, Hurricane. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Blue. At the 35, he's loose. All by himself down the middle.